And definitely flying, yeah, I mean, we should all have different opinions on RPGs. It all depends on where you came from, what you played, what particular style you like, you know, RPGs aren't like action games where you can just go, hey, it's a good action game because it's got a lot of action in it. RPGs are much more complex. Alright, so is he a... I was gonna check attack range on him. Is he a short? He is, so he's where he needs to be. Good to go. And that's a dead end. Yeah, I mean, that was the problem, was the positioning. You couldn't do half the stuff you wanted to because you were afraid of nuking your own people into oblivion. That's why I just basically stuck with lightning magic for everybody. It's lightning magic, water, and the, what is it, the shield? The shield rune. Whatever one that one was called. I think it was just the shield rune. Recipes for success in that game. Alright, son, have a good evening, sir. Left or right? Let's go left. I should have said left or straight. Pop. S2 is pretty close to a... I don't want to say perfect game, because don't get me wrong, it's got lots of issues. Mainly because I think it had less people working on it than, say, Chrono Trigger did. But S2 is... it's a pretty solid RPG. It's up there on the list of the best, for me. I will tell you though... Wow, this is a troll dungeon here. Are you serious? I will tell you though, something this game's got going for it that none of the other ones have is, like someone mentioned earlier in the streams, the humor is... I've laughed so much through this game, it's ridiculous. And that's always a good thing.
Here we go.
Oh. You got creepered. You called this hell? Come on.
Here we go.
Hell can have many meanings. He's dead. It's just gonna be one of those maze dungeons that I love so much. We're just gonna work from the left over.
Here we go.
Spiders look especially creepy in this game, the way that the abdomen's done. I don't know, it's weird. It looks like it's got a bunch of legs on its back. Kinda creeps me out a little bit.
We did it.
Left or right? Just keep going left. The old Dungeoneer exploring trick. Just always turn left. I still didn't see the first attack. Man, I'm just not even looking, I guess. I think it's because I used the battle in transition to look at chat or whatever every time. I always end up missing the first attack chance thing. Well, bit of a dead end. It's a nice surprise. True. But if these fights were a little bit closer, I'd be wanting to utilize that a little bit better. These are nice and easy at the moment, but... looks like something I could pick up. Yuck. Hope you're feeling better from earlier, Sarah. Sounded like you had a fairly rough work day. Those are always miserable to deal with. That's why I drink a lot of whiskey sometimes. Used to. I don't have bad work days anymore, usually. That's because I'm self-employed, though, so if I just have a bad work day, I just go home. Pretty nice privilege, not gonna lie. Chocolate milk makes everything better. You say chocolate milk, I think whiskey, you know, to each their own. Beverage of choice. I would tell you guys I would stream some Thrones of Britannia tonight, but I don't think anyone's going to be awake at midnight anymore. So it'd probably be worthless for me to actually go live with it. Let me ask you something, Sarah. Does your district manager like to make sports analogies to sports that they don't really quite understand? Like, for instance, I had a boss. He was the co-owner of the company, actually, that would get on to us about stuff, and he'd start making, you know, be in a big meeting, and he'd call out the engineering team. The engineers have to do this. And then he would go into these sports analogies that just made no sense. Like, when I'm putting a team together to go score the game-winning touchdown, I want them to knock it out of the park. Wait. Wait, what do you want to knock out of the park? What part is that? And he would mix sports up all the time. It was... Big challenge was not laughing in the middle of these meetings, because he would just put a string of them out there. He wanted to say, I want the engineering team to be like my special ops. I want them to be the grunts on the ground going in. It's like, that's not what special ops is either. So now you're making military references that don't make sense either. He was a wonderful human being to work for. Now he's working at JCPenney and he's not in charge of anyone. Hate sports or anything fun. Oof. Oh, come on, this is a dead end. Thought you said you dug a secret tunnel, Pop. What are you doing banging away like that? Like I said, we almost helped the prisoner escape. But just as we were finishing the tunnel, the guy we were supposed to spring got moved somewhere else. And that was the end of that job, so we just left the tunnel like it is. Hold on a second, Pop. That means he doesn't even know if this hole goes to Agate Prison or not. Oh, oops. Don't you worry about that. Cave dwarves are regular geniuses when it comes to digging holes, and old Gunny here is the best of the best, trust me. Oh, it literally borders the wall of the prison. That's good. Done. Alright, you did it, Gunny. That was fast. This looks like the basement. You really sure this is Agate Prison, Pop? Come on, Lun. What do you gotta be so skeptified for? Skeptified. Man. Anyway, pipe down, will you? We don't want to get caught now that we made it this far. Good luck, I'm heading back. What? You're leaving? I hate leaving a tunnel unfinished. Now that it's done, I'm satisfied. You got a screw loose in the head, Mr. Dwarf. We want you to come with us. I can't move very fast. I'd just slow you down. Take care heading back, Gunny. Look at those short legs. Alright, ready to go, Prince? Well, it's funny you say that, Saris, because when I first looked at that wall, the only reason why I didn't probably go back is every time I get to a dead end in this game, I've just been hitting X to make sure. And it paid off. So now I'm just left without one of my people? Is that how it's gonna be? Oh, is that what the... Can you put anyone in the entourage? Son of a bitch. Well, learned a tough lesson there. Huh. Well, I should have put the other elf in the entourage, and then I'd been able to swap back in. They didn't explain that. Thanks, game. Did not explain that at all. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice feature. Don't get me wrong. Just that has not been the case in any of the games previous. I think we'll still be okay though. None of these fights have been what I would call challenging this far. Oh, look. Prison guards. That guy's got a crossbow. I want that. Oh, she was first. Gotcha. I will say one of the things that's weird, so it has menu memory as far as where your cursor is. So, for instance, if I go to co-op attack, then it keeps the next person that goes, it starts at co-op attack, which is a weird cursor memory to have. But then it does memory for the last person targeted through everything. I don't know. I wouldn't have done
Here we go.
one or the other. Kinda wish it would just default to attack every time instead of remembering where the last person's ability was, or command was. You can't just pick up weapons. I'm not... What is that in reference to? I must be missing it. Alright, we're in the prison. Yay! This definitely looks like the prison. See, I told you, Gunny's a digging genius. That's no reason for you to be getting a big head pop. I kinda like one. Kinda do. She's interesting. Come on, Prince, we've gotta hurry up and find Lady Mercedes. Merces. One of those. Oh, because I wanted the crossbow. That's true, but... Well, there's someone in the next cell. Just stab someone with a harpoon.
Here we go.
It's rough. Guys actually do a lot of damage. Yep. Conductor fell down. He's okay though. Just got tripped up a little. Well, there's someone in there. Can't talk to him, but there's someone in there. Obtained military uniform. Uh-oh, we're gonna go all Metal Gear on him? I was definitely pushing X. Am I supposed to be able to talk to a person? Ooh. That's a hell of an upgrade. Yeah, nothing's happening. Nope. How did you see a red hat from that screen? I just saw a blotch of red, I didn't see a hat. You were supposed to... So I am or I am not. I mean, it's not letting me talk to him either way, so there's... Oh, okay, Sarah, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, man, if you can see a hat out of that little thing, then that's impressive. I can't see a red hat because I'm colorblind. I'm gonna make the joke before you can even make it, and therefore take that. Yeah, I can't talk to the guy. So... Nope. Damn it. Alright, just making sure. Don't want to miss anything, obviously. Oh, look at that continuous attack from old Conductor.
Can't say that was very elegant.
We didn't ask you to talk, Conductor. Please don't. You sound really weird. You have an unnatural obsession with elves. Oh, he's poisoned too, isn't he? Wharf. And I guess more... Oh, or not. Guard ring. Physical defense plus 10. That's nice. Yeah, we'll give it to him. Screw it. He's taking a lot of hits. He's done his job and been tanky for us.
Here we go.
I find it interesting that they took out the inability to hit back rows in this one, while the front row still is alive. Now you can just target whoever the hell you want to, which is fine by me. Like, that's great. It's definitely something they changed. Son of a bitch shot me. Can't do that.
They can't defeat me.
I have rune magic to burn too, I keep forgetting. That's a lot of loitering guards. Let's see, is everyone relatively healed? Do I still have a... He's still got a water rune. Alright. Good.
Damn it! How did intruders get in here?
Yikes! Look at all.
Some oddly happy prison
Protect
guards.
Lady Mercedes at any cost. You got it.
Mercedes.
You will not pass.
Oh, look at this. She's fashionable. Look at that haircut. Oh, they're all generic guards, though. Now here's the question. It looks like two separate rows, unfortunately. It'd be funny if I hit all of them with one row. Oh, it's so close, too.
Here we go.
I just really like that attack animation because it looks like you're straight up fighting game juggling someone. Just... Guy just bounces up and down. How did you miss? Oh, he just got countered to death. How did you miss, Freydor, you son of a bitch? You have one job. Ah, fine. Of course he goes last with the heal magic. Awesome. Ow. Wow, yeah, that is a definite full heal. 990. God damn it. Oh, Blondie over there can dodge. Son of a bitch. Hey, Turmo, how are you doing this evening, sir? Ooh, shield orb, nice. Damn you, Godwin scum. You want to slay Lady Merces? How'd they say it? Merces, right? Do you? Slay her? I'll never let that happen to my lady. Never. Put herself in prison on purpose. Please, just hear us out. We're not who you think we are. Yeah, and how dare you call us Godwin scum? You're lucky we're so nice. We should pummel you just for that, you know. Take a good look. That guy look familiar? It's the Prince. His Royal Highness the Prince? You're really Frador, Prince of Felena? Again, we're seeing people that don't know who their own ruling family looks like, which just blows my mind. Prince Mighty Glasses. Oh, Marseille. Yeah, you're right. Hotch Millionaire. Not quite. I think it's only 100,000, but I'm working my way there. Let's just say we got lost a couple times and had to fight a lot of random encounters, and it's made me a lot of money. How's it going, Composite? Hope you're having a good evening. Yes, and we'd like Lady Mercedes to become the Princess Tactician. That's why we're here. I had no idea. He looks really happy to be a prison guard. That is the most just blatantly peaceful, happy face. Oh, Your Royal Highness, we offer our deepest, most humble apologies. We sincerely didn't know it was you. Damn it, Pop, if you didn't look so shady, we could have gotten him without a fight. Wait, you saying this here is my fault? My name is Ceus. I'm a guard here at Agate Prison. And this is... Man, these names. Lele? Lily? She's a prison guard as well. No shit. Hold up, prison guards are supposed to be watching the prisoners, right? So how come you're protecting one of them? Powers that be ordered the incarnation of Lady Mercedes. We were simply following... Or, incarceration, not incarnation. Incarceration of Lady Mercedes. We were simply following orders. No, they may not have distributed Polaroids, but people knew who the ruling family looked like. I mean, come on. Ruling families tended to be pretty, vain and egotistical, and had lots of portraits done and things like that. That's why we have some still existing today. Granted, fiction versus reality, but still. From the beginning, we thought her imprisonment unjust, and after guarding her for so long, we took to chatting with her to pass the time, among other things. Now we're completely on her side. We're convinced she's just the person Felena needs right now. My lady has done nothing wrong, yet she's imprisoned, while that despicable Lord Godwin walks a free man. Lord Godwin? But I thought it was Her Majesty the Queen who had Lady Mercedes imprisoned. That's not the whole story. In fact, Lord Godwin actually ordered the immediate execution of Lady Mercedes. It was only the mercy of Her Majesty that spared Lady Mercedes' life. Thus, she was imprisoned here. That's not what we heard. And now, because Her Majesty was killed during the recent revolt, we've been terrified that Lord Godwin would use this opportunity to take Lady Mercedes' life once and for all. And that's why we mistook you for Godwin assassins. Again, we offer our deepest, most humble apologies, Your Highness. I'm not yet convinced. Dude, this female guard is kind of a little nuts. Holy shit. Does the prince look vain or egotistical? Would you be caught wearing that orange tunic, Saris? Only a vain person would wear that garish color. Are you kidding me? That's an attention getter right there. Hey, Lelouch, how's it going, man? What proof do you truly have that you're the real prince and that you didn't come here to assassinate my lady? I'm assuming that's Lele? Lele? You still don't believe them. Oh, you're too trusting, Cius. If anything ever happened to my lady, I would never be able to forgive myself. If that's what it's going to take, I'll give you my weapon. I'm not wearing orange. This is red, Saris. This is red. I may be colorblind, but I'm not that colorblind. If any of us does anything suspicious, you have my permission to strike me down immediately. Wow. What? I guess we're gonna be the nice guy that the prince is. What would a white knight do? I guess we'd do this. No, Prince, I apologize, but this is my duty and my duty alone. You need not do this, please. As I said, this is my duty. This woman is desperately trying to protect Lady Mercé, and I understand exactly how she feels. Are you trying to protect someone you care deeply about as well? Yes, I'm the bodyguard of His Royal Highness the Prince. It's my sworn duty to protect him at any cost to myself. So why would a bodyguard give up her weapon? That's a good point. But I have to defend the prince's intentions, not just his physical well-being. That's a good response, too. I see. She's got you there, Lily. Lily. Alright, I suppose I'll trust you for now. I'll take this to my lady. Or I'll take you to my lady. Right this way, then. Your Highness. Alright, we don't need to be throwing sarcasm around. For a while there, I didn't know what was going to happen. You can say that again. Man, my heart was thumping in my throat the whole time. Oh, God. Well, at least we replaced the person I failed to bring in. You would wear the garish orange tunic? I mean, more power to you, I guess. It's definitely visible. Got higher attack, higher magic, higher... He's higher everything, except for accuracy and evasion. Gotta remember to adjust formation again, since I'm sure they're screwing it up.
Lady Mercedes, may we please come in?
It's Merced. Saris? I swear to God. Our turmoil.
We've brought His Royal Highness, the Prince. Thank you, Lele. Anything for you, my lady. You're Lady Mercedes?
That is correct. Lucretia Mercedes. Your Royal Highness, Leon, people of Raffleet, I have been waiting for you.
Waiting for us? How did you know we were coming?
The prince's face.
I didn't really know, but I was waiting for you all the same. I am a prisoner here. However, thanks to Cius and Lele, I have some understanding of the situation outside. That is why I thought somebody would be coming for me soon. I was not sure whether it was someone who wanted to use my expertise, or someone who wished to slay me.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's the feather in her portrait from?
But
There.
now I see, the prince himself came to rescue me. I am quite honored and humbled, just like a princess in a fairy tale.
His face! Every time!
I welcome you. Please, will you not sit down and make yourselves
can't.
comfortable?
Whoever worked on the prince's facial animations just did a bang-up job on him. He always looks completely confused, excited, and lost. That's his three... That's it. He has three emotions. Confused, excited, and lost. The Sword of Aetheria. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. The female Zhuge Liang. Yeah, no kidding, huh? I mean, I'm okay with that. No, you didn't. That was Turmoil, Saris, but you did say it was the army's army, which I thought was not right, and that is not correct. It was Armez the way I was saying it, and you steered me wrong, and that was you, I remember, because everyone pointed it out after you left. I thought armies sounded really dumb, so I couldn't believe they'd actually done that. Yeah, pretty much touchdown. I completely agree. The prince is completely lost all the time. Like, he's just like, I don't know what's going on. Saying exactly what I think of when I'm hearing the word prison. It's all posh and stuff. Yeah, it's a whole lot nicer than our ship, that's for sure. This is apparently a room in which royalty or nobles with certain circumstances are imprisoned. I was quite pleased to see how highly they regarded me when they put me in here. You're an asshole, Saris. I still love you though, but you're an asshole. You don't say. So, Lady Mercedes, please allow me to explain the part. I accept. You'd like to invite me to be His Highness's tactician, correct? I gladly accept. Really? Just like that. One thing, though. Are you sure you want me? After all, I'm the one who advised Her Majesty to bear the Sun Rune. I'd say it was pretty effective, though. It was you? During the Lord Lake Uprising, Lord Goblin planned to take advantage of the confusion and steal the Sun Rune. I exposed his scheme to Her Majesty, and told her the only way to protect the rune was to bear it herself. I never knew about that. I'm sure that whenever Lady Silede speaks of me, she acts a bit strangely, does she not? It's quite understandable, because it was my fault that Her Majesty's mind was slowly taken over by the rune. My lady, you need not apologize for— Okay, Lele, we get it. You got a total thing for her. Please shut up. Nobles are speaking here. Like important people. Not prison guards. Hush. If you didn't give the advice you did, Lord Godwin would have gained control of this country 2 years ago. That is true. Nevertheless, as you can imagine, that has little to do with the feelings of the Queen's sister. I see. And there's another problem, Your Highness. You see, back then I was actually Lord Godwin's tactician. I wasn't supposed to do anything that would conflict with his personal interests. In spite of that, I gave priority to my own judgment over my duty as a tactician. Thus I betrayed Lord Godwin. Wow, she's being real forthcoming with this stuff too, isn't she? And the price for that was my imprisonment here. Do you understand, Your Highness? I made that decision quite easily, you see, despite knowing the consequences. If I think you're doing something wrong, Your Highness, I will betray you too. Damn. So with that understood, do you still want me to be your tactician? Fredor still looks pretty indecisive about this, but I'm gonna say probably yes. Then I will join you, Your Highness. From this day forward, I'm no longer a noble. I'm a tactician serving under His Royal Highness. Call me Lucretia. My lady, I mean Lucretia, Lele, Sias, would you two like to come along as well? Do we have your permission, Your Highness? It's alright with you, is it not, Your Highness? Your Highness, I'm honored and humbled that you would have us. Yeah, we got some prison guards. Indeed. As I have sworn absolute devotion to my lady, I now swear the same devotion to you, Your Highness. Yay. Oh, that's a befriendment. Boom. We got some people. She continues to talk over pizza. Man, pizza does sound good. Your Highness, Lucretia, you must continue to take great heed throughout the prison. We can count but a handful of guards as my lady's allies. The others have great hostility towards her. I can't bear to think what they'd do if they got their hands on my lady. This is real creepy. That... Indeed, I'm trying to break out of prison after all. I'm sure they won't let me simply waltz out of here. Oh, damn, and here I thought going back was going to be a whole heck of a lot easier. Anybody gets in our way, we'll send them packing. We knew this was going to be a fight. Right, Prince? I think Lun's getting a little close to the Prince, by the way. It's interesting. Having adult talk would work. Wait a minute. Oh, she's just... Oh, that's her. Wait, where's... Oh. They're the same number of people. She's a support. Perfect. We're good on health. He needs some cheesecake. That's what he needs. I'm a big fan of adult conversations, Saris, as we know, as I've been quoted as saying. There wasn't anything back in that room, was there? Now that I've walked away from it. I didn't actually look. Does not appear to be. Nope. I like a good steak. Actually, I love a good steak. It's one of those things, like, I don't know, when you're full, you don't really think about having a steak. But I ate dinner right before I started the stream up, and that was less than... It was like 2 hours ago, and someone mentions pizza, and I could already have a slice of pizza, definitely. If someone showed up here with one, I would not turn it down. Oh look, we get health bars now that she's in. That's cool. And super useful.
We did it!
Can I get my... Is she short? She is. Let's do that. He doesn't hit very hard anyway. There we get the trigger for it. Your Highness, there's a rather odd prisoner here. Apparently, when the Sun Palace was attacked, he was in the sealed room with a Godwin scholar. I heard he was captured because he was attempting to make off with the Sun Rune in the confusion. What's his name? Kylie? Killy. Oh, son of a bitch. Really? I was just examining the bust that seals the Sun Rune, idiot. Wow, this guy. Now I see the hat, Saris, and it makes sense what you were saying earlier. What the... That's one of our finest locks in the prison. How did you get out? The lock was a joke. I could have busted out at any time. I only stayed because of the river. Huh. Forget about that. You said you're a prince. A member of the royal family must know this. Where did the bust that seals the sunroom come from? The magical bust shop. Oh my god. I just like that. Oh, it's an old royal family heirloom. I see. You don't have a clue. Whatever. Hey, where'd you think you're going? You got in here by digging a hole, right? I'll be using that hole to leave. How did you know that? Your shoes are muddy, but he didn't dig the hole. The person talking didn't dig the hole. We have seen Jean, actually. I have seen Jean, and she is Jean, and lovely and amazing. I like the way he dresses, at least. Is there someone else in here, by the way? Is there another person that I've missed before I leave? I have to come back later. Good deal.
They can't defeat me.
Now, I didn't come over this way. I just want to make sure there's nothing important over here. Wait, what are you ooh-kelling me about? Ah, it's been 2 years since I've breathed the air outside the slammer. Marvelous, isn't it? So refreshing. The air outside the slammer. Where the hell did that come from? Yes, what can I say? Marvelous air is marvelous air. That wasn't what I was talking about. Your Highness, right this way, please. Prince, we'd better hurry. My intuition is correct. Raft Fleet may well be in danger right about now. Huh? She's still... I mean, you know... She looked great to me, even though I haven't seen her, you know, like... Anyway, I'm just gonna get myself in trouble the more I talk. In danger? In danger how? You'll see soon enough. Come, let us make haste. What's going on? What happened? Intruders. There are intruders inside. We're doing the old 1-2 on them. What? No way. How could they have gotten in? I don't know. This is an emergency, so we'll have to move the prisoners by ship. Don't worry, we'll take care of everything. You two look for the intruders. Alright, got it. Oh, I was gonna say, we must be hiding somewhere. Well, what do you know? How easy was that? As a fellow guard, I must say that I'm deeply embarrassed. Never mind that, come on, we gotta hurry. See, the older Suikodens definitely would not have had some humor like that in it, because that's just too... it's too... I don't want to say smart, because that doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. The translations weren't anywhere nearly as polished as they have been in this one. The writing wasn't as complex. We've got to go see if Raft Fleet's really in trouble. Oh, what the hell are those things? That's General Barham Luger's fleet. I assume they're heading for Raft Fleet. Hold up, you saying we're dealing with a fleet? All them things are warships? And they're heading right at Raft Fleet. You gotta be kidding. If they attack Raft Fleet, it's gonna be a smoldering pile of driftwood in no time. Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that. I haven't gotten to save in quite a while, which does worry me. Are you saying we can beat them? We get blown away by one warship, let alone that many. Oh my, please calm down. Didn't you ask me to come along for just exactly this type of situation? I guess we did. Well, they don't look like they're about to attack us just yet. Prince, let's hurry to Raft Fleet. Please, Prince, let's get to a save point. That's what I want to see. I'll get some sailing music. We did, M-Man. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well, sir. Stop right there. What the hell are you guys doing here? What the hell are you guys doing here? Yeah, don't go blocking our way, you damn bullies. Log and Lun? What are you guys doing on that boat? We thought you were Godwin's men. Man, it's a real long story. The prince and us went and got us a real important tactician. There ain't none better. Tactician? Like these guys even know what a tactician is. Wow, just what we need right now. Godwin's fleet's gone and picked a fight with us. Everybody's running around like crazy here. I'd like to know the situation in every detail. I love the tacticians in the Suikoden games, though. They're so... as close to godlike as they could possibly be. Give me all your information. I'm going to form a perfect strategy every time. Prince, let's go see Admiral Raja, shall we? Yeah, you just missed it, man. Just got out of there. It's the people who tell us how to die. Wow, that's rough. Alright, I would love to go see the Admiral, but I want to go see the save point first. I've heard the save point here is especially good. It saves like twice as well as the other save points. God, this music's so damn catchy, man. Everything but the Howd theme is so catchy in this game. Oh, I feel better now. We're saved. I don't have to worry about War Battle screwing me over. Alright, before we go and talk to her, I'm going to make another drink. Oh, there's a safe point here. You're right, Belkert. Forgot about it. I'm better safe than sorry, you know? Alright, it is drink time, so if you guys will give me about a minute or two, I will be right back. Chocolate milk time. Belkuten is chocolate milk. Vodka? No, sir. Asmodeus. I don't drink any liquor that's not aged, my friend. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. Only the best, cheapest whiskey for me. I'm seriously gonna have to add this soundtrack to my work soundtrack. Most of the city themes in this game are so upbeat and perfect sounding. I could definitely get those positive vibes for shitty work situations. How are you doing, Asmodeus? Hope you're having a fairly good week this week. Not too good, because if I wish you'd had a great week this week, it makes the next week that may not be as good worse. So, in my opinion, having good weeks is better than having great weeks. Because then you just set yourself up for disappointment. That may be a messed up view of this world, but I can tell you what, it's a nice even keel view of the world, and it makes it managing downtimes a lot easier. My secrets to success. Glad to catch some Suikoden, man. I mean, what are we, 16 hours in and I feel like I've barely done anything in this game. It's kind of crazy. And I love it even more for that that ideology. Alright. A quick question. I know I'm supposed to be looking for the doctor in a bunch of different cities. He doesn't come here, does he? Does he not start moving around until after an event elsewhere? Is that how that works? Now we have enough points left to train anything. He moves between battles. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And this is not the right area. But the vacuum door sucked me right on in. Oh! It's my favorite character back again. Your Highness? Hey, where have you been? No, where have you been, Siledes? We've missed you. Lucretia? Did you say Lucretia? Lady Siledes, Admiral Raja, it's been a long time. Ah, and that man must be Deathblow George. Whoa, wait a minute. That sounds... Okay. And the lady must be Log's wife, Kisara, correct? How do you all do? My name is Lucretia Mercedes. I've just become His Royal Highness's personal tactician. I'm looking forward to working with all of you. How do you do? Never in a million years did I... Well, what do you know? I've been looking into busting out Lady Mercedes myself, but I kept running into dead ends. And here you come, casually strolling in with her like it's no big deal. And that's a lot of laughing.